Here is the charliesports.com Week 18 Sunday Football Sports Wrap. Early game summaries. Carolina Panthers 44, Atlanta Falcons 38, OT. Bryce Young played with aplomb, destroying a Falcons defense that had no answers for the second-year quarterback. Raheem Morris' club wouldn't have made the playoffs even with a win, as the Buccaneers beat New Orleans to clinch the division. Washington Commanders 23, Dallas Cowboys 19. Following a mistake-filled first half by the starting offense, Marcus Mariota came in to save the day and punctuated his great performance with a spectacular game-winning touchdown drive late in the fourth quarter. Making his first start since Week 2 of the 2022 season, Trey Lance got a chance to show where he stands before entering free agency. Chicago Bears 24, Green Bay Packers 22. The Packers had something to play for Sunday, needing a victory and a Washington loss to move up from the No. 7 seed to the 6th slot. The Bears had nothing to play for but pride was on display until the final seconds in a 24-22 victory at Green Bay. Indianapolis Colts 26, Jacksonville Jaguars 23, OT. Indianapolis' disappointing showing in its upset Week 17 loss to the Giants could have sent the Colts into a tailspin and an ugly showing in the season finale. Most expect the Doug Peterson era to end in the next 24 to 48 hours, making Sunday a farewell game for the coach with Jacksonville. New England Patriots 23, Buffalo Bills 16. The Patriots knew that losing Sunday would guarantee them receiving the No. 1 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, but their victory dropped them to the 4th slot. After starting and taking one snap to keep his starting streak alive, Josh Allen sat, which was no surprise given that nothing was at stake. Philadelphia Eagles 20, New York Giants 13. The Eagles' third-string quarterback, Tanner McKee, diced up the Giants' beleaguered defense to the tune of 27 of 41 passing for 269 yards with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. Philly sat the likes of Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Zach Boyne and others to give their key playmakers a rest before the postseason. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27, New Orleans Saints 19. Tampa Bay was authoring an especially disappointing performance through 2.5 quarters Sunday, seemingly allowing its hopes of winning a division title to drift away via a poor showing against a familiar opponent. New Orleans' hopes of the postseason ended weeks ago, but with one more game left on the calendar. Houston Texans 23, Tennessee Titans 14. It was a short outing for C.J. Stroud in the first-string offense, but it might have been exactly what the doctor ordered. If there was any thought that the Titans' quarterback of the future is on their current roster, that hope was likely squashed on Sunday. Late game summaries: Arizona Cardinals 47, San Francisco 49ers 24. Arizona ends season with offensive explosion. The 49ers outgained the Cardinals 436 yards to 393, and yet lost the game due to multiple mistakes in key moments to end the year on a frustrating note. Denver Broncos 38, Kansas City Chiefs 0. Rookie quarterback Bo Nix didn't throw an incomplete pass until his final toss of the first half, going 18 of his first 19 passes, as Denver got up early and coasted into the postseason tournament. Carson Wentz couldn't generate much offense all afternoon. The QB went 10 of 17 passing for a meager 98 passing yards, taking 4 sacks. Seattle Seahawks 30, Los Angeles Rams 25. Despite the Seahawks being out of the playoff hunt, Geno Smith had plenty to play for. By resting a majority of their starters for Week 18, the Rams seemingly forewent the NFC's No. 3 seed, but they did get a good look at Jimmy Garoppolo before the playoffs, and the veteran QB nearly led Los Angeles to win in the process. Los Angeles Chargers 34, Las Vegas Raiders 20. The Chargers settled for their third field goal, on 4 tries, and looked resigned to be down, 10-9, at halftime. Aiden O'Connell likely has the best chance of the Raiders' 3 quarterbacks on the roster to have a shot to compete for the starting job. New York Jets 32, Miami Dolphins 20. In what was billed as Aaron Rodgers' possible final game in the NFL, the 41-year-old delivered a worthy performance, tossing 4 touchdowns while showing mobility to navigate and escape the pocket, extending plays before whipping passes for scores. Miami's chances of reaching the postseason officially evaporated once the Broncos finished off their bludgeoning of the Chiefs in Denver. Sunday night summary: Detroit Lions 31, Minnesota Vikings 9. In a game 272 heavyweight showdown, a defensive slugfest broke out, with high-powered offenses on each side stymied. Regardless of Sunday night's performance, Sam Darnold still put forth the best season of his career. Thank you for visiting charliesports.com sports wrap page. Stay tuned for the recap again next week on this page.